up guys, I'm the Universe, your master to anime and manga, and welcome back to another video. You know, a while back ago, and I will link it in a card or something, I've talked about Dragon May Cry, yeah. Devil May Cry anime adaptation. There has been a lot of anime adaptation based off of video games. Danganronpa probably would become Danganronpa would probably be the first and fair example. And of course, I've heard maybe it's just a rumored thing, but they do have a manga adaptation, so I wouldn't be surprised if Persona gets an anime adaptation too. But we're going to talk about the weirdest adaptation that does actually exist, and Capcom was behind this series. Now I'm sure that you've all heard about the successful GameCube. I mean, who hadn't? They had a lot of successful titles on there, and including one of probably the greatest games that had been created, and I do remember seeing it very often in like Kmart and Walmart when I was a kid, Viewtiful Joe. Viewtiful Joe is essentially sort of like a Kamen Rider parody character. There's a guy named Joe. He's very hooked on a character named Captain Blue, who's been a superhero for so many years. Kind of reminds me of SpongeBob's obsession with Mermaid Man, if that makes sense. And he was so obsessed in this guy, and his girlfriend Jessica is trying to legitimately, how should I put it gently, not only trying to get him to notice her, which is kind of a sad fact, because it's almost like he's abusing her in a way because he doesn't, notice her. He's just kind of like, yep, you're here. That's great. Shut up, I'm trying to watch the movie. That kind of thing. It's like, okay, he's kind of a dickbag towards her, but she tries to, put the movie on him, try to romanticize him and whatnot, and he never really paid much attention to her. So this actually leads to, and yes, in the video game it happens, at the movie theaters, the villain from the movie decides to kidnap Jessica, because why wouldn't you? And then Captain Blue decides to hire Joe, because why wouldn't you? To become the next superhero, and so he goes by Viewtiful Joe. Why? It's a joke that was made in the video game, I suppose, because it's a joke made in the anime adaptation as well. And oh boy, the anime adaptation. Now, you know how there's always like that borderline between what's really good and what's really bad, and then what turns out to be terrible? Though there's a thin line that they just decided to cross. I can definitely say this while watching this, and I do own just the first part of the anime. My head hurts even just thinking about it. I got a headache from the series. I mean, oh god. There was nothing wrong with it visually. It goes by the same style that the video game is known for. The big bulbous head on top of a tiny body. It works. They do use the same powers that Viewtiful Joe used in the actual video game, like scan, speed up, and slow. His substantial powers. They do the henshin a go-go baby from the actual video game. It's very substantial, but it's a anime about a guy who only had 2 successful video game franchises under his belt. If you're familiar with Viewtiful Joe, and you know that the art style that Capcom did for it was a very substantial art style that they kind of carried around. That was one I call the unique art style. Another game that kind of did this was Okami. Why was there never an Okami anime adaptation? Am I the only one that questions this? But the two Capcom, well, there's multiple Capcom titles that get an anime adaptation under their belt, and more than likely you probably would know them as Mega Man and Devil May Cry plus Viewtiful Joe that we're talking about now. And it just has the worst voice acting I've ever heard. This is what I would consider a badly aged anime. I don't know when the series came out. I think like the early 2000s, and It's just really bad all the way around. I mean, yeah, you can understand it because it's an early, age, but in the early 2000s, we had Death Note, we had Cowboy Bebop, we've had, we've had Samurai Champloo, we've had Full Metal Alchemist, we had Gundam, we had Dragon Ball, we had Zoids, we had Sailor Moon, we had Cardcaptor Sakura. Can you tell me specifically what happened here? Cause I'm really scared about what happened here. Because the voice acting just feels so out of place. And sometimes it does feel like the old Speed Racer. Yeah, we will talk about Speed Racer and other bad anime adaptations in the future. But, between you and me, Viewtiful is kind of really bad. If you are a major fan of the video game, and I can understand if you really are, like if you're a big fanboy, you probably would feel offended by this. And personally, I couldn't blame you even if you did, if you're a big fanboy of the two games. But if you've never seen this anime adaptation and you're kind of curious to see what it's about, I recommend it. While I know it's trying to be like the video game, Devil May Cry, as much as I hate to say it had nothing to do with the video game, it still makes a very good anime adaptation based off of the first video game. And considered to me one of my favorites that I've seen pretty much in a long time. It kind of does remind me a little bit of Hellsing with the dark atmosphere and whatnot. So I do like it because I like Hellsing. And Hellsing and Devil May Cry sort of came out around the same time, so I think that's pretty cool. But, however, Viewtiful Joe just failed at this. And if I wouldn't get copyrighted for it, I would show you a few clips from it. But I am deathly afraid of seeing a copyright infringement on it because of whatever. But you can find it through Amazon, you could find it through eBay, you probably could go to a second-hand shop, an FYE. I found mine in FYE on a discount rack just because I was curious to see what it's about. And curiosity killed a cat. I wish I just had like a fake cat toy I could use just to amplify that, but it killed a cat. What more do you want me to say? So, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Viewtiful Joe if you're interested. It is an actual anime adaptation, and by God's name, it's not a beautiful one by my mean. Is it a beautiful one? Not even that either. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in the Viewtiful Joe anime adaptation, just look it up wherever because I can guarantee that you can find it. And is it painful to watch? In all honesty, yeah. I do appreciate the animation style that they were going for. I do appreciate what they were trying to do with the video game and tie it in with the anime, but there's a point you shouldn't go beyond, and it was here that they went beyond that point. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm in Lady Universe. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me at Twitter because as of tomorrow, it will be my birthday. So, sadly, no, I didn't have the time because I've been trying to catch up with things. Sadly, I don't have the time to make one, but if you'd like to wish me a happy birthday, you can. There's a link to my Twitter down in the description below. You can be sure to tag me. You can use a happy birthday video, happy birthday gifs, happy birthday pictures. You can draw one if you feel free to. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to wish me a happy birthday if you feel obliged to. And thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see you guys next time.